So how did you meet the game?
How did I meet the game? I met the game through my little brother, young brother, YB, Marcus Muhammad. And I met him and my little brother at that time was, they used to play Pop Warner in Compton, Pop Warner football. And later on in life, I don't know if it's my brother's senior year in high school or his first year in junior college. He was still playing football, and he was going to, I think, Cerritos or something. And up until that point, like from high school into junior college, he was kind of getting interested in the rap because he seen me doing my thing. And of course, anybody that's with me, I'm trying to put him on. And he was tight. I was, helping him with his pen and helping him form songs, how to format songs and how to write 16 bars and hooks and all of that. So he was getting real tight with it. So he had like clicked up with Game or JC on, and they had a little rap group together called the Starters. It was called the Starters, and my little brother was the player, and JC on was the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't hate the player, hate the game. So my little brother started really getting serious about going to football. Trying to go to the league playing football. So he had got a scholarship from Oregon Ducks. So he was about to go play football. So he told me, instead of putting that push or that focus behind me, put it behind JC on. He tight this and that, and so I agreed to do that. And me and Game was hooking up. He rolled with me everywhere. Introducing him to people. This when me and Q was kind of first still beefing or whatever. Not first, but so used to pull up at video shoots and all of that with Snoop and Cube and different people, and I always had Game with me. So, and that was our understanding, so his name started buzzing, and I let him know, whenever you get on, I'm gonna help put you on. But when I put you on, make sure you look out for my little brother. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you look out for Marcus, for young bro. So that was understood. But when his buzz started buzzing, I think he was dealing with bro named D-Mac out of Mansfield, and then he started dealing with Puffy and Loon and that whole bad boy camp. I think that was before he got with Dre or something like. But he started buzzing, and Snoop and people was asking me like, who is this? The Game? You know what I'm saying? Your nephew. I'm hearing that he's something. I was like, yeah, he tight. He that next one. Like, so they literally was thinking that was my flesh and blood nephew, and that's how I wanted it. But then once I seen the buzz kind of cracking, and Gang was telling me that such and such was interested, or 50 Cent or Dre or whatever, I was like, it's time for you to stop telling people that you're affiliated with me, because if you getting that high up in these certain circles, and I was already getting kind of blackballed or whiteballed by my beef with Q, I was like, don't tell him you're affiliated with me. You know what I'm saying? So he followed them instructions and actually got on, you know what I'm saying, and blew up.
Okay. So you're Muslim. You often refer to people as your brother.
Yeah, my
So
brother or my nephew.
is this the person you're talking about really your brother?
Yeah,
The one
young
you
bro.
said? Okay.
YB, Marcus Muhammad. We got the same mother and father.
Okay.
So that's my blood brother, the youngest of us.
Okay.
So I'm kind of like, I kind of raised him. I'm 13 years older than him. So, I was the father figure that he never had like that. So, but I don't see him as that, you know what I'm saying? I still see him as my brother. So I named him Young Bro, or YB, after Benjamin in the Bible or the Quran, where Joseph and Benjamin, Joseph, had a gift from God, and he had favor. And his brothers, though, was jealous or envious of his gift. So they got together to conspire to get rid of him, you know what I'm saying, and made his life hell, and made the people forget about him and all of that. And the only one that was kind of on Joseph's side that shared his same type of heart and spirit was Benjamin, his younger brother. So my younger brother saw me, he saw my rap brothers, try to get rid of me and write me out of history and throw me away and all of that. So he was always there trying to ride, and he was my only pen pal in the prison when I was, you know what I'm saying? So I named him that, and because first he was the player, you know what I'm saying? But then he became YB Youngblood.
Okay. And so you also mentioned that you really only had one request of the game.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that was to
To
put,
look out for my brother, look out for YB, because YB put you on with me. He told me to look out for you instead of him, and he agreed. And I think we never did a record before, and I don't think him. So that never happened for whatever reason. That never happened.
so what never happened? Did he ever look out for your brother like you said he would? Did he say he would look out for him?
Yeah, he said he would look out for him, but they never did business. They never did no music. He never put him on like I, put Game on. So I don't know what the politics was behind that was, but I know young bro was very disappointed. You know what I'm saying? And I was disappointed, also. But as men, especially from the West Coast and LA, East Side, we just keep it moving. Like, you know what I'm saying? We can't cry over spilled milk. This is probably the first time you ever heard that. And like I said, it's 20 something years later. It's just part of the campaign trail though. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you're hearing these campaign trail stories now.
Okay, so campaign trails. That's a new one.
The
What do you mean?
campaign trail. And that's, we in campaign season, right? With Trump and Kamala Harris, everybody is politically aware now, but politics is a tricky thing. It's a dirty thing. It's a messy thing, and it bleeds into every area of life, whether it's gangbang politics, whether it's industry, politics, whether it's sports, whether the coach or whether you go to the league or not, or a coach starts you or whatever. So, it's about politics and knowing how to rise up and conquer in spite of the politics. But it's pain, the trail is full of pain, blood, sweat, tears. So this is the campaign trail.
What is your brother's relationship with the game like today?
Was that?
What is your brother's relationship with the game like today?
I don't think they really interact. I don't think they interact. Like, we from the cloth. I don't think it's beef. It's just if somebody shows you that they're not really remembering you. Like I said, I'm Joseph, so Benjamin Youngblood's gonna have a similar experience that Joseph had. It's like asking me, what's my relationship with these rappers, or why have they not put you in no movies or on no concert tours or on no video games or whatever, so it's the same thing. So whatever the reason they don't mess with me, it's probably the reason they don't mess with him.
Okay, so when is the last time you've spoken with Game?
Personally, in person, I don't know, maybe years. We interact on social media kind of, every now and then, every few months or something like that. But, he got his own trials and tribulations and issues, life issues. He's a father and, dealing with being a black man, trying to make it through whatever life. So my brother is a father now. Like, everybody's family men and fathers now. So I don't know,
So based on what I'm hearing, you keep mentioning, or you've mentioned a few times, politics and campaign. So do you believe that the game may not have assisted your brother or looked out for him in the way that he said he would because of politics? Him being affiliated with you, him being your little brother?
Yeah, that's part of it. And probably the other part is an image thing. Like, if your image is more gang related or Damu related, and that's not the side that we really from, even though you had glasses over there, so it wasn't like that. So that's a good question. That's a good question. I never really thought about it, but that's a good question.
Do you ever take the position that you're not going to help anyone else get on or introduce them to certain industry people, or share your?
No, it's quite the opposite. It's actually the opposite. The more I get burnt, or the more that I've been burnt, I'm not sensitive. I'm not super considerate about entertainers or the entertainment world. If anything, I'm gonna try to set up a play or whatever so you will get on and you can take over, you know what I'm saying, or replace the clown that's in that position, you know, and get as much as you can get before they get rid of you. Because if you're a real one, you're not gonna stay in that. The entertainment industry is not real. It's not for real people. It's not real life. So you got to hit it as hard as you can, get as much as you can, hit a good little lick, and then do something else with your money, or do something else with the relationships that you built while you was in those circles. But yeah, this is not for the long term at all.
So has the game ever looked out in any type of way for you or your brother?
Yeah, for me personally, you know, you would have to add. I'm not sure what he has done personally for YB, for young bro. And if he did something significant, I probably would have known it. So I would say no. But for me personally, you know, he's helped me like in personal ways, like looking out for my son for prom, and you know, sliding him a few dollars for, you know, for certain little occasions, birthday, prom type stuff. But not business related, you know, nothing in the actual business lane that he was in. You know, to me, that's what really matters. You know what I'm saying? If you know somebody wants to do this same career path that you in, and you got that type of leverage, just like I had. You know, I didn't even have that much leverage as you had when, you know. So yeah, that could have been done, but to my knowledge, it wasn't done. So I was already KAM, you know what I'm saying? So I wasn't really looking to be put on, you know what I'm saying? I might have been looking to be supported, or, you know, to kept in circulation, you know what I'm saying? That would have definitely helped me and my family, you know, eat. But it didn't go down like that. But yeah, he was there. He definitely was there personally on some personal favors.
You've been in the industry for maybe 30 plus years.
Mm-hmm. 33, 34, something like that.
So you've gained a lot of wisdom.
I hope so.
Has the game ever sought out your advice or counsel in just making certain moves in the industry?
Well, not in the industry, but in life. I guess it kind of bleeds into the industry. Like if it's certain activisms going on, like Trayvon Martin, or somebody, you know, some brutality or some something like that goes on. You know, a lot of the rappers wouldn't say nothing, they'd be quiet, but you know, he want to jump out there and get active, you know, so he'll seek my counsel, like, you know, should I do this? I mean, if it's on your heart, should do it. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? And then he's like, well, you know, all my people are going to turn against me, and, you know, like, yeah, they're going to turn against you. So, you know, you got to go in it knowing that they're going to abandon it. You know what I'm saying? Fans, the co-workers, labels, and all of that. If you're going against certain agenda, or you speaking as an independent black man, then, you know, they're going to have a problem with that. They're going to distance themselves from you. So some things that, you know, he went out there and got kind of active on or vocal on, and some things that he didn't because of that counsel. Me personally, I'm gonna get active on everything, you know, verbally, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's just me.
Last question. How do you think the game will respond to this question? Did KAM put you on in the music industry?
Yeah, I mean, that's a good question. I know back in the day, he probably would deny it and follow the advice or the instructions that I gave him, but I would like to hear his answer to that today. Because I never heard it, but I never was looking to hear it really, like, you know. So like I said, we from the West Coast, we anti-groupies, at least my generation is anti-groupies. You know, we'll hold you accountable or something personally for something that that you owe, or some duty that you owe, but that wasn't nothing that we'll broadcast on in the public, on social media, nothing like that, on interviews. So, but yeah, you know, that'd be a good question to ask. You know what I'm saying? I would like to hear how game answers that.
All right. Well, thanks a bunch.
You're welcome. And on that note, until next time, this is the Campaign Trail, and I'm Brother KAM. Peace.